Shalom and good day all. This is Tehillim29. I'm back again for a Rainbow Press and Comics stream called the Solicitation Station, and this is episode 2 of it. And in this, I will be covering the solicitations from other websites just outside of DC Comics. And in it, I plan on covering some of the new releases that are coming through Previews World, of course, Viz or Shonen Jump, and other manga websites. And I really hope you enjoy this as we start to make a start in making our first look into what's coming out next week through Previews World. And I want to give a big thanks and shout out to Ed Brewer, who's actually made it to the stream quite early, but is also watching in the background. Thank you very much for making it, and I hope you enjoy the stream. I did have an invitation sent out for Tevye Smolka to join us. I hope he still can. I did have plans for someone else to join us, but something came up, something family related, but I've got his channel shielded in the description, and that's JT's Reborn. So definitely check out their channels too, not just this one. So time to get started as to what's in the solicitations, or the upcoming solicitations for next week for Previews World. So starting off, we'll move into the comics, because with Previews World it does actually cover a lot of the comics from other comic companies. We've got to start here with Image Comics. And as you can see in the first of their lineup, we've got Geiger by Jeff Johns. To anyone who enjoys Jeff Johns. The next one after that is actually something that has sort of caught my attention, but I'm going to wait until this is available in trade paperback. And it's a series called Home. Yes, it sort of deals with the topic of immigration, but other things as well in regards to, say, the character that you're following along. And I really want to give a big thanks and shout out to Comic Boom, who basically put me onto it. And I really like the premise of the first issue and also what happens around the character. Now we move on to Jules Verne, Lighthouse. I've never really read any of Jules Verne, but to those who are out there, if you're interested in picking up and enjoy it, you pick it up and enjoy it. Then, of course, we've got Moonshine, Nomen Omen, Radiant Black, which is surprisingly reached its third printing. Well done to Kyle Higgins there. To those who have been following Radiant Black, I actually did a video on my thoughts on the actual series of Radiant Black. I have been reading through it. I've just not been reviewing it on the channel yet. So you will get a little bit of spoiler there if you do happen to check it out. And hello to anyone else who has made it to the stream. Feel free to say hello. I appreciate your audience. And of course, we'll have Radiant Black issue 4 coming out, and we've got a couple of nice covers there. Of course, the regular and also the variant. In regards to this, I actually like the variant that's coming out, which is done through Mason. So that's really cool. Oh, Michael Brent, good to see you again. The color of the book looks tronic. It looks like a Tron comic. You might enjoy it, Michael Brent. So glad you were able to make it along. All right. I'll drop that. And as you can see in the ticket that's going along there, it'll cover some of the places that I'll be covering for solicitations in this live stream. Firstly, starting off with Previews World. Now, I'll be starting off with the comics before moving on to the trades that are coming out next week. Of course, we've got Rain Like Hammers. Never really read the series. Then we've got Scumbag, Stillwater by Chip Zdarsky. I've heard that's been a pretty good series. Have I watched Castlevania Season 4? No, but I noticed that Tevye Smolka has, and he did a review for it on his channel today. I did send an invitation for him to join the live stream, so if he happens to turn up, he turns up. So, but thank you for asking, Michael. I'll continue going through what's in the list. Of course, we've got Stray Dogs, Ultra Mega, very interesting. No one was supposed to continue the legacy of Ultra Mega. Oh, okay, so it's a bit of a kaiju story. So people who enjoy kaiju stories, you might enjoy that. Of course, The Walking Dead Deluxe Editions or Deluxe Issues. Already up to issue 15. My goodness. They are speeding through those. Then we move into Dark Horse with Kujaraku the Skinner. Not really interested in it. We've got Far Cry, Rite of Passage, issue 1. I think that's meant to be connected to the upcoming game. And then we've got Rangers of the Divide. Of course, we've got IDW for all those who enjoy IDW comics. Starting off with Chain to the Grave, Godzilla, Monsters and Protectors. Pass on the My Little Pony stuff and the Sleeping Beauties. Star Trek, to those who are big into Star Trek. Ooh, TMNT, Best of Splinter. I might want to ask my LCS for that, because Splinter is actually one of my favorite characters in the TMNT. That's that. I hope Netflix gives Metroid, Kid Icarus, and Star Fox and Mega Man a Netflix series. Well, time will tell there. Then, of course, we've got Transformers to all those who enjoy Transformers. And quite a number of variants there. Well, not a lot, but a fair amount. And we've got Transformers Beast Wars, including some of their variants, and including Transformers Escape. Quite a fair amount of Transformers there. Then we've got good old Marvel Comics. Looking at what will be turning up next week, I'll definitely be getting the ASM. I'm not collecting any of the Black Knight stuff or the Captain America stuff. I am sort of interested in picking up the Daredevil, but what I really want is an Elektra, a really good Elektra series to follow, because I like that heroine in DC comic, in Marvel. Correction there, Marvel Comics. And then we've got Fantastic Four Life Story. That sounds like another alternative or Elseworld type story, like what they did with Superman Life Story. Not Superman Life Story. Spider-Man Life Story. I hope it the story turns out really well. Then we've got the Heroes Reborn, 3 of 7. Quite a few variants there. Immortal Hulk, to those who enjoy their Hulk. The Mighty Valkyries, to those who enjoy the Valkyries. I really like the cover here for the Shang-Chi ones, including a couple of the variants. Then we've got Silk, to those who enjoy Silk. Then we've got Disney Soy Wars, Bounty Hunters, Disney Soy Wars, High Republic, 5th printing of issue 1, 4th printing of issue 2, 3rd printing of issue 3, and then we've got Trials of Ultraman and Way of X, and then of course Wolverine issue 12. Moving into Dynamite, to all those who enjoy their Dynamite comics, we've got the Sacred Six with some lovely covers along here at Dynamite, and holding the very feminine figure really well. We've got the Sonya Versal, my goodness, a fair number of them, including a premium, my goodness. Vengeance of Vampirella. I really like that cosplay variant. Of course, 4th printing along with 2nd printing as we move into Boom Studios of Berserker. My goodness, this story has really improved. I think it improved heaps from the last, when the latest issue came out. It gave a little bit more of a backstory in regards to the key character. Jim Henson's storyteller. They do have some really nice stories that come out of the Jim Henson storyteller line. This time they're covering the topic of tricksters. Luna, Magic the Gathering, to those who enjoy Magic the Gathering. Many Deaths of Layla Starr. I've heard good reviews on that. Heard that there are people enjoying that. Orcs, issue 4 of 6, to whoever's following that. Of course, Power Rangers, to whoever's following that. And of course, We Only Find Them When We're Dead, the next issue. And that's a series that I have been following, and it's worth the follow. Moving into the comics and graphic novels, just covering the comic side of things. The 200 AD, that series is still continuing. And Bonnie, Apocalypse, Archie and Friends, to those who enjoy their Archie comics. Autumnal, Bequest, Black Friday, my goodness, Blade Runner, to those who enjoy their Blade Runner. By the Fawns, by Blaze, Cimmerian Iron Shadows, Crime Destroyer, Crossed Badlands. There's a lot of issues for this, and I mean a lot of issues, and it's through Avatar Press. They have been printing off a lot lately, I've noticed. Avatar Press. I hope they're planning on bringing out maybe a couple of omnibuses to go along with this series, because it's going to need it. My goodness. Of course, we've got Dandy Unharmable, also through Avatar. And a lot of mass printing happening there. Awfully expensive, though, for each comic. You don't want to know what that translates to in Australian dollars when it's converted to Australian dollars. Almost $12 at max. Then we got Devil's Dominion, Marvel Zombies Resurrection, Engine Ward, Honor and Curse. Now, this is another series that I've really been enjoying. I recently finished issue 10. I Walk with Monsters. With is that a Hickman variant on that? Looks like it. Then we've got Jonna. It almost sounds like Joanna, but the Girl Electrified Tesla. To anyone who's been following that, some stuff from Titan Comics. Narcopolis. Nottingham, to those who are enjoying the Nottingham from Mad Cave Studios. Phantom of the Scam, Red Room. Quite a few variants for Red Room. Red Rover as well. Redemption. The Robin Hood, where the Robin is spelt with the Y in it and not the I. Stake. Strange Attractors, again by It's Alive Comics, never heard of them. Some more stuff by Aftershock and Behemoth and Red Comics with White Lily. Behemoth with Vietnam Horror. Undone by Blood by Aftershock. So time to move into the trades that are coming out next week. See if there's anything that I might want to get through and mention to my LCS. So what are my watchers picking up next week, comic-wise, or even trade-wise? With the trades that are coming out next week, we've got Homesick Pilots, Volume 1, Kick-Ass New Girl, Volume 4, La Mando del Destino, and of course Sunstone, OGN, Original Graphic Novel, Volume 7, through Dark Horse Comics, we've got Danganronpa, Goodbye Despair, Volume 3, Invisible Kingdom, In Other Worlds, and of course we've got the good old Neil Gaiman collection there, the library edition. Through Marvel, we've got Acts of Vengeance, the Alien Omnibus, and including the variants, we've got Avengers, Captain Marvel, Conan Songs of the Dead, Ghost Rider, Kazar Savage Omnibus, including a first issue cover variant by the looks of things. Brother Voodoo, more Brother Voodoo variant, Incredible Hulk, Power Man, Iron Fist's Epic. It looks like a trade paperback by the looks of things, which is really good. And Venom Omnibus, at a pretty hefty price for those who want to pick it up. Oh, who else has made it to the stream? Big thank you for making it to the stream as we go through these solicitations that are coming out for next week. Moving into the graphic novels that are outside of the main ones. We've got collected works of Into the Unknown, collected works of Forbidden Worlds, American Comic Book Chronicles, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Screen Comics, trade paperback, Beastars, which is manga related, a series I'm not collecting, but I have heard it's pretty good. Bite-sized, Casagrandes, we're all family, both in hardcover and soft. Sales at Work, interesting anime if you definitely want to check it out. Hey, good to see you, Tevye. If you look through the DM, or if you look through Twitter, you'll see in there the StreamYard link to join the stream. So good to see you made it, and I hope you're well. Of course, we've got Chloe in Cartoon, Dirty Biology, Domino Lady, Dragon Kingdom, which is Little Simon. Never heard of him before, but hey, it's nice to find out of others that are out there. Dreaming Eagles, about one of the first African American fighter pilots in the US. That sounds, linking to the Tuskegee Airmen. Now that might be of interest to pick up. Drifting Dragons through Kodansha, and of course I'll be covering Kodansha a little bit later on too. Fairy Tale, again back through Kodansha. Fictional Father, Howl's Paradise. I look forward to receiving that from my LCS. In relation to some Yen Press. If you look through Twitter, Tevye, you'll see the StreamYard link to join the live stream. All right, where was I? Now, this is something that I might want to pick up, and that's the Jerusalem Chronicles from the Holy City, and that looks quite interesting. Of course, we've got the Cod-T bundle of Trouble, already volume 61 on that, as well as volume 62 next to that. Levius through Viz. That is actually one manga series that does have my attention, that I would like to check out. But until I catch up with some more manga, we've even got some manga classics here. One on Othello. To those who don't know that, it's linked to Shakespeare. Then we've got Meta Baron's first cycle, No Guns Life, which also has an animated series which you might want to check out if you enjoy something that involves guns. Osaka Mime, Behemoth, Pizza Punks, Postman from Space, Prince Valiant. Now that could be interesting, up to volume 23. Then we've got a couple of art books there. Yen Press, Sex Education. Another one, Shame by Renegade Entertainment or Arts Entertainment. Sign of Affection through Kodansha again. Silver Age Classic Ghost Stories for those who enjoy their paranormal. And a variant cover, or one with slipcase. Something's Wrong with Us through Kodansha. Somenina by Eigo Manga. I think that might be a manhwa. Might be. I could be incorrect on that. Then we've got Steel Claw. Those Not So Sweet Boys through Kodansha. Three Stooges with promo card. Didn't think I'd see Three Stooges in a trade paperback. You know what? Could be worth picking up later on. Truly Tyler by Bowser and Prey. Urase Yatsura, bit of a classic series through Viz. Wailing Blade, which looks quite interesting. Like the look of the blade too. Way of the House Husband. I think this has actually started receiving a animated series to those who might want to check it out. So we've got We Live and Exo Man of War. Oh, and last but not least, Zom 100 Bucket List of the Dead. And that ends that for the first thing through Previews World. The next we'll be addressing, or the next one I'll be going to, is through vids and what they're bringing out in the next couple of months. So I hope you enjoy. Now this is what's meant to be coming out in May. Black Clover I'm collecting, Boruto I'm collecting, Daytime Shooting Star not in my list. Haikyuu, I've heard a lot of good about the series, the animated series of that. Same in regards to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Kaguya-sama, Love Is War. Then we've got another one, Love Me, Love Me Not, Shortcake Cake. Moving on to its final volume, Snow White with Red Hair. Now this is a series I wouldn't mind checking out, but I haven't even picked up the first volume yet. So, King's Beast, again, something I've not picked up, but this is something I am picking up, which is next to it, which is The Promised Neverland. And next to that is Undead Unluck. Then we've got World Trigger, A Tropical Fish Yearns for Snow, Fly Me to the Moon. I recently picked up the first volume of this, and I have seen the first episode of this series. So it's definitely worth checking out. Then we've got Full Metal Alchemist, Full Metal Edition, Volume 13. I'm presently waiting patiently for the box set to arrive for this series. To those who love their Pokemon, there's a Pokemon Sun and Moon, Ren NE, Splatoon. If you're big into the game Splatoon, yes, it's got its own manga. Then, of course, Yokai Watch, which is quite an interesting anime series. It is an all ages manga, so everyone can get something out of it. I have been wanting to check it out myself, but it will be a while before I start to do that. We've got Beastars, of course, House Paradise, which we saw earlier in the Previews World, and also Levius and No Guns Life. Way of the House Husband, Urusei Yatsura, and the Zom 100 Bucket List of the Dead. We saw that before. All minus this one, which is Hayate, the Combat Butler, to which it's actually showing that some of these are now available digital on the Viz comic site or the Shonen Jump app. Then we've got the series debut of Mori King and some more Rin NE. Moving into next month of some stuff that I'll be expecting that are on my list. Now, Chainsaw Man is on my list, but there are those out there who do enjoy Chainsaw Man. Good for them. Demon Slayer. This is the second last volume of Demon Slayer. To those who are collecting it, I know I'm collecting it. Dragon Ball Super Volume 13. Jujutsu Kaisen. My Hero Academia. Can't forget that. One Punch Man Volume 22. I've got up to Volume 21 at home, and I'm looking forward to reading through the series. Seraph of the End, I've also heard, is another good series, as it deals with vampires and people basically killing them. Takane and Hana. Twin Star Exorcist, to those who enjoy the Twin Star Exorcists. Then we've got Vampire Knight Memories, number 6. Another manga that I'm seriously enjoying right now, and that is We Never Learn. In fact, I've started to catch up with the series right in this time period. Then we've got a new manga coming on the shelves, which is Yakuza Lover, Yearner of the Dawn, Call of the Night, How Do We Relationship. To those who enjoy, I think this is in relation to the Kirby game, so Kirby Manga Mania. Then we've got Komi Can't Communicate. I'm absolutely loving this series. It's worth picking up. To those who enjoy One Piece, yep, your next omnibus is coming out next month, so stay prepared. Pokemon Adventures Collector's Edition, to those who enjoy that. Spy vs. Family. Now, this is something new that sort of caught my attention. What is my favorite anime? Ooh, good question, Michael Brent. Ooh. Now, would that be for right now, or just maybe favorite in anime genre? And then we've got World Peace, which deals with a character to which he has to try to, well, get the Earth back to its normal size when he encounters some aliens who change the size of the Earth, and he has to, in a way, get the Earth back to its normal size. 21st Century Boys Perfect Edition, Volume 1. This is actually a series which I wouldn't mind picking up. There is meant to be a Volume 2 to that. Blue Flag, that's a series that I've started checking out, but I need to collect the rest of them. Fist of the North Star, this is in my manga list at my LCS, and I'm looking forward to reading the first volume. Right now, I'd have to say, it's a mix between Kimono Jihen and maybe Black Butler. But I have started getting back to Fire Force, and I have been enjoying what I've been watching of that. Hey, good to see you, Dominic Powell. I hope you're doing well on your side of the world. So it would probably be out of those three, Michael Brent. Also coming out in the next month, in June, we passed Fist of the North Star, Golden Kamui. I've heard that's pretty good seinen, to those who enjoy the seinen. Maizen Iku Collector's Edition, Ruby. Again, it's a series that I don't really follow, but you know what? If you enjoy it, you go and enjoy it. And Uku Inner Chambers. I might cover one more month, and that'll be July for this. And I'll save August for probably next time around I do a Solicitation Station episode. So don't want to spoil the viewers. Okay, we've got D Grey Man. Finally, Volume 27 comes out. I've heard some people have been waiting quite a while for D Grey Man to continue getting out more volumes. Dr. Stone. Enjoy the anime of the series. I do need to catch up with it, but I've found that I've caught up more with the manga than... What's that? Good to see you, Chewy. To heal him. outside of England's channel. Yes. Unless he wants to join us. We've got Dr. Stone, Idle Dreams, Love Me Not, that back again. Mashley, Magic and Muscles, which is almost like a parody of One Punch Man, but it takes on, say, a person who's got good strength but deals it in the land of magic. So basically, Saitama meets the world of Harry Potter. Have I ever played Kid Icarus Uprising? No, I haven't, and I haven't played Hyperdimensional Neptunus. Now, this is another one that I'll probably request to get through my LCS, and that is Moriarty the Patriot. Of course, My Hero Academia Vigilantes. I have really been enjoying this, and it's worth to pick up. Anyone who wants to pick up My Hero Academia Vigilantes, it's sort of set prequel to My Hero Academia, and you get to see the world of the characters of like All Might before he became All Might in his splendor in the My Hero Academia series. And it's a really nice spin-off. It plays off in some part almost like a bit of a Batman-esque, but it does also include its own unique additions to the story. Order-Summer Teacher, Platinum End. I recently finished Platinum End here, and I'll probably be covering it in a review soon when I do... Ooh, here we go. Dominic Powell. Mashley is actually pretty fun and funny. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it there, Dominic. Someone has to. It might not be me. It might not be me, but I'm glad it's you. But if I ever get the time to check it out, I'll definitely check it out, even if it's just picking up the first volume. Does it mean that I'll be following it? Not necessarily, but at least check it out to see what it's like and see if it's worth following. Platinum N. Now, this is an interesting series. I finished the first 3 volumes of it, and I enjoyed all 3 volumes. And it's done by the same creators of Death Note and also Bakuman. The art in it is exquisite. The story in it deals with having life and death practically in your hands, similar again to the premise of Death Note. But where it changes is where there's sort of like a battle royale as to who will become like the new god of this world. Michael Brent has mentioned Sailor Moon movie coming to Netflix. Well, I think by what I heard that they'll be doing it as a live action. So I hope if they do it, that they do it manga accurate, or at least manga accurate as close as possible. Dominic Powell back again with MHA Vigilantes is the Better Call Saul to Breaking Bad. In this case, is My Hero, and Breaking Bad in this case is My Hero Academia. Yes, totally agree, and a very good point. Then we've got the return of Queen's Quality, Snow White with Red Hair. I've heard it's a really nice series. And Promised Neverland, the final volume. My goodness, it's going to be sad to see this series go. But I hope things go well with them bringing out. I heard the second season was not the flashiest season of Promised Neverland. Of course, we've got Undead Unluck, Volume 2 coming out. Case Closed. On the topic of Case Closed, I've got 3 volumes of Case Closed here, to which I'll be reading through. All right, we've got... No, it's going to be a 2D anime. Okay, thank you. So you're correcting me on that. Thank you, Michael Brent. I showed you a trailer, Sailor Moon going to be like what it was in the 90s. Okay, so that'll be good. So it sounds like they're going to respect a lot of the original property as well when it first came out. So that'll be excellent for those who will definitely enjoy the series. Devil's Candy, I've heard that might be a good series. One person that I know who's sort of shilling it right now is Rax the Hero on his channel. Of course, we've got Disney soy related stuff, their bento box recipes. Fly Me to the Moon, Volume 6, very nice looking cover. Pokemon Adventures, Rin NE, the final volume. To those who are collecting the series, will be really happy to see the end of that series. Splatoon, Squid Kids Comedy Show, Volume 4. Asadora, a very nice cover by Naoki Urasawa, who also does Pluto and a couple of other titles. Beastars, Children of Wales, and House Paradise. I've reviewed House Paradise on my channel, and I might have to come back to reviewing it again on the channel because of how many views they actually got last time around. And that's Volume 9. And we start to move on to the last couple of things for this particular month, and that is number 5, Volume 1, and Ruby Official Manga Anthology number 5. My goodness, there is quite a lot there. Well, I might just stop there for a little break before I start to move on to the next of the upcoming. So what are some things that the viewers here are looking out for with comics that are coming out, manga, even anime that might be coming out soon in the upcoming months? I'll just set that aside for waiting. Dominic Powell, is there anything that you're expecting or looking forward to that's coming out in the next couple of months? Whether it's through anime, manga, in the comics, same with you, Michael Brent, and anyone else that still might be here? Or even if there's anything here that you've seen that that's grabbed your interest? Have you ever watched Monster by Naoki Urasawa? No, but I have heard a lot of good reviews and reports that the manga of it is really good. I might have to check it out myself. One thing of Naoki Urasawa's that I first want to pick up is Pluto. That is sort of like first thing on my list that I'd like to check out, because it's something that he's also done alongside Osamu Tezuka, who worked on Astro Boy, Dororo, and a couple of other titles, Buddha being another one. I think there's Blackjack, and a number of titles that just really I need to go back to check out that he's actually done. But thanks for asking, Dominic. Michael Brent, got any questions? Plus anyone else who might be here that might still want to say hello and make their presence known before I continue to the next thing. Oh, actually, one thing that should be coming out, I think it's coming out in May, but it could also be in June, in May or June. That's coming out that I'm looking forward to. And it's a DC omnibus. Dragon Ball Super is going to return. Yes, and I heard that they're going to be doing a movie for it as well. Did you end up hearing about that news too, Michael Brent? The news about the movie in connection to Dragon Ball Super? I hope they managed to deliver a really good story. And I also wonder if they'll go the same way about it as how Demon Slayer was done. Like they'll cover a full arc of manga in it. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. Highly recommend. I'm looking forward to the next chapter of JoJo. Back to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm guessing there, if correct. But whenever it comes out, I call Vigilantes My Hero Medical Soul, and it has the same. In that, I do totally agree. It does have the same level of quality to My Hero Academia, and I do like the people that Kohei Horikoshi has on that manga run. I hope to see Cooler, Super, Android 19, Bojack, and is that Turtles Return or Turtles Return? All right. I hope you're prepared, because I'm now going to make a start on what Kodansha will be bringing out in the next couple of months. And also in this month as well. I will stay tuned for your comments in the text. So time to get back to this solicitation station. Next up, Kodansha. Okay, for those who enjoy their baseball, we've got Ace of Diamond, Volume 32. I'm sorry, but I'm not collecting it. But hey, to those who are collecting it, I hope you're enjoying it. Oh, it's an ebook, so Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagataro. That is actually both ebook and in printed form. My Roomie is a Dino, ebook. Nina, the Starry Bride, ebook. Peach Boy Riverside, ebook. Quite a few ebooks in here for Kodansha right now. Sashi's Monstrous Appetite, both ebook and print. Saint Young Men, in its next ebook form, but I have heard the manga of it is really good. Springtime of My Life, debuting, so it's coming out in I think it's official print form. Those White Notes, ebook. Yuzu the Pet Vet. They've got quite a few ebooks in here for Kodansha. So let's see what's through the print. We've got Blue Period, which deals with a character, in essence, working in getting sort of like a big painting career, or like wanting to become a famous painter. Back to Sales at Work. Definitely check out the anime series. If you enjoy this type of stuff. It does involve a lot of sort of like science, and not just science, but also you learn about the medical side of things as well as other things. Drifting Dragons, which was actually brought up in the video. Fairy Tale. We've got another ebook there, but we'll just jump into some of the prints that are coming out. Here we go. Living Room Matsuna. My goodness. I'm probably butchering some of these names. Medalist. Affection. Sign of Affection, Volume 2. Something's Wrong with Us, Volume 6. The Not So Sweet Boys. We're New at This, Volume 6, ebook. Then moving into the next thing. Am I Actually the Strongest, ebook. Some more ebooks. Back When You Called Us Devils. Finally a debut. Boys Run Riot, into print. City being printed. Volume 11. To those who follow that series. I'm not too sure what it's like itself, but the cover looks interesting. The Fairy Tale box set. Rex the Hero would be hyped for this, as it's Volume 4. He enjoys that series, and I'm thinking of maybe checking out the series myself, but presently I do have the manga series of Eden Zero by Hiro Mashima, which I need to read through, or what I want to read through first. Moving into some more of the printed books. What Did You Eat Yesterday, Volume 15. Jumping into the next one as it begins the beginning of the next month. Cheese Sweet Adventure Dreams. More ebooks coming out. Hitoro Jime, My Hero, coming out in print. The Heroic Legend of Arslan. My goodness, that word almost sounds like something else. I wonder what though, but I'll leave that for another day. Some more ebooks. Rent a Girlfriend. I've heard people have been enjoying the anime of Rent a Girlfriend as well as the manga. I think there's already an announcement of a second season for it. I think. The Summer of You. Now, this is something I'm actually getting from my LCS. It's a bit of a LGBTI story, and I don't mind checking out those stories. We've got Sweat and Soap. Wave, Listen to Me. Weathering with You, Volume 3. To those who enjoy collecting that. And one more. Slowly moving into, I think this might be moving into August. I'm not too sure. But on the tracks, I've got I've got some volumes of this already. Blue Period, Volume 4. Now, Blood on the Tracks by Shuzo Ishimi has to do with a overprotective mother that would basically do harm to anyone who, to her son, or in other words, if she gets a little bit triggered. I think that's the best way to put it. She gets a little bit triggered by some things, to which makes her way overprotective over her son. The Hero Life ebook, quite a few ebooks in that upcoming month. Of course, Shaman King Omnibus, volumes 4 to 6. I'm actually collecting this series. Those white notes, a few more ebooks. Makamonotari, Blue Lock. All right, what else is coming out in print through Kodansha? We've got Boarding School Juliet, Chobit's 20th Anniversary Edition, Volume 4. Night of the Ice, which deals with ice skating. Perfect World, Volume 6. Now, this is a series that I've actually started collecting, but I do need to work on getting more volumes of it through my LCS. And it deals with issues sort of like with disability, sex, love and relationships. It's really nice. But you also get to see some flashbacks of like both of these characters as well and how well they know each other. Star-Crossed, Volume 2. There's Not So Sweet Boys. Moving towards some of the others. A lot of ebooks through here, but a fair few prints. On the topic of Cardcaptor Sakura, we've got a collector's edition coming out in one of these months. So those who enjoy Sakura might want to pick it up. More Sales at Work Baby, Daily Lives of High School Boys. Funny as anime, definitely check it out. Days, I'm surprised at this series because this is one series I'd actually like to collect in physical print form, but it's not been released in physical print, which is a real bummer, to be honest. We've got Grand Blue Dreaming, Glyphnia, Love and Lies, Volume 10, To Your Eternity, another good series. The anime of it has recently come out to those who might want to check it out. More Cardcaptor Sakura. Peach Boy Riverside in print, finally. To those who might want to check it out. UQ Holder. I've actually been enjoying UQ Holder. I do need to catch up with some of my manga of it here. It's done by Ken Akamatsu. And it follows the character of Toto, who wants to basically reach the top of a tower in his world. But you also learn some things along the way in relation to the character, which links to another manga to which the creator of UQ Holder has also done. Well, I'll stop that there. We've got time for a little bit of a break once again before I move on to the last couple of things through 7 Seas. Now I'm wondering if I might want to include Dark Horse in this. It doesn't matter. Even though we did cover Dark Horse through the previews. So, anything in there that the audience might have found of interest that they might want to pick up through Kodansha? I already know of some things through Kodansha that I'm already getting through my LCS that was seen in there. Alright. All right. Let's go as far as maybe 8 with it. No, okay. I'll just jump straight into 7Cs then. If there's no more interaction, no more present interaction in the comments. And this is some of the manga that 7Cs brings out. One thing that 7Cs brings out that I actually enjoy is also connected to an anime that I enjoy, which is called Black Butler. Oh, another series that I've also been watching through, which is also connected to 7Cs, is actually Superheroes, and very mature series, very funny series. So definitely worth checking out. I did have volume 2 turn up in the mail recently, and I'm also expecting some comics and trades to turn up in the mail today, so through my LCS. So this is some of the stuff that's recently come out, or that'll be coming out for this month. Not a lot of those titles in my anything that I'm picking up. We've got Uzaki-chan, to which, if you remember, it did get a lot of controversy. We've got some light novels in here. And we've also got, what's this? The King of Fighters, A New Beginning, Volume 5. Now, that might be interesting to those who enjoyed maybe the King of Fighters video game, to those who remember it. Dragon Maid, reincarnated as a sword. Not much here of interest, just for myself, but if there's anything there that you might like, you might want to check it out for your comic store. So starting to move into some of the things that are coming out in the next month. We've got I Have a Secret, which is a light novel, so we can expect some light novels through here, or quite a fair few light novels. Wonder Cat Q-chan, How Not to Summon a Demon Lord manga, Trapped in a Dating Sim light novel. Didn't I say? I'm not even going to bother with saying that one. King of Fighters, Bite Maker, World's End Harem, Fantasia Volume 4, Reincarnated as a Sword, Berserk of Gluttony, Gigant, Species Domain, Saint Seiya. To those who enjoy the Saint Seiya, maybe anime as well as manga. We've got Yuna and the Haunted Springs, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, Roll Over and Die, a light novel, Tale of the Outcasts, New Game, Volume 11, quite a few light novels, Peter Grill and the Philosopher's Time, reincarnated as a sword manga, Certain Scientific Railgun. The same person who works on that series also does a Certain Magical Index, to which this is basically a side story outside of it, and there's another one that he does with it too. There we go, Accelerator, which is underneath it. Then we've got a Peggy-O of Blue Steel, Kuma Kuma Bear, light novel. Even Though We're Adults, Made in the Abyss, for those who enjoy Made in the Abyss, World's End Harem, Mushoku Tensei, light novel, which is also connected to the anime series, which is on right now, to those who might want to check it out. Classroom of the Elite, Volume 8. Now, this is something I am collecting, but I would like to see him bring out this series in manga format. I'm sick of getting it in light novel format. I'd actually like to collect it in actual manga format. So 7 Seas, if you ever get the opportunity to hear this live stream, please bring this series out in manga format, because I know it's available in manga format over in Japan. I'd like to see it available in manga format in English in the western parts of the world, including Australia, to which I live and get my manga from my LCS. Sorry for My Familia, Defrag, Merman, oh my goodness, Muscles Better Than Magic, of course, their version of Mashle. So to those who want to pick up their next version of Mashle and Muscles, you can get it through here. Superheroes Volume 3, I'll be getting that, and that looks like it will be coming out next month, I think. Yep, next month. Die Dark, to those who enjoy Die Dark. One thing I'm not seeing here is any Black Butler at the moment. Mars Red. Mars Red has also recently gotten a anime series that you might want to check out. It is available in both subtitled as well as dubbed, I think, to those who enjoy the dub. The Invincible Shovel, both manga and light novel. Corgo in Another World. Now, who ever thought that would happen? Reborn as a space mercenary. Reincarnated as a dragon hatchling. That sounds quite interesting. Stranger Seaside, Servamp. Any titles that capture the audience attention that they might want to get? Feel free to say something in the text. Neon Genesis Evangelion, a light novel. Yokai Girls. Pandora. Alright, that's as far as I'll go for that. I don't want to spoil anyone else for any of the upcoming ones that might be coming out in September. So we'll stop there until it's time to move on to the next. Alright, this stream is almost at its end. I hope everyone who's turned up here has enjoyed this episode of the Solicitation Station and of the stops that we've gone to. So last but not least, we'll be moving into Yen Press. And I've also picked up a couple of titles through Yen Press that have actually gotten my attention that I do enjoy, or I do want to enjoy. One is Devil is a Part-Timer, but I'm collecting the manga side of that, and also Black Butler. So, of the things that are out this month, we've got At Miss Beelzebub Likes, Volume 12, Banished Heroes Party, Volume 3, which is a light novel, Bofuri, the manga, Stray Dogs, the light novel, quite a few light novels here, so I'll pass on the light novels. Another light novel, another light novel, another light novel. We've got Enilia and I'm going to butcher that name, Volume 3, Happy Sugar Life, Hard Boiled Stories from Cat Bar, another manga, Hazura Skill, a guild member with a worthless skill, is actually a legendary assassin manga, and he's got a thing for cats. High School Prodigies, that's light novel. I'm the hero, but the demon lords also. Sounds funny. Is it a volume 1? Yeah, that's a volume 1. If Witch, Then Witch, volume 2. Great Priest Imhotep, Inner Species Reviewers, the light novel. Another manga, Trying to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon. Is it a light novel? Pass on the light novel. Another light novel. No, my goodness, they got a fair amount of light novels, Yen Press. Well, I guess someone's got to bring them out. Overlord is about... Oh, manga. Finally a manga. Oh, light novel and manga, so lucky them. The Sex Ed manga. The Shibuya Goldfish manga. Solo Leveling light novel. To those who don't know, Solo Leveling is actually connected to a manhwa, to which you can also find it on, I think it's a webtoon, or the webtoon website. I'm happy to be corrected if wrong. We've got Strike the Blood, Volume 18, another light novel. Moving into next month, we've got After School. That's right, they call this manga After School Bitchcrafts. More Bofuri, light novel, more Bongo Stray Dogs. Finally, Devil is a Part-Timer, but it's a light novel. Bummer. I'd prefer it to be the manga. Dead Mount Death Play, Dear Noman. What's that? For the kid I saw in my dreams. A couple more light novels. Happy Sugar Life. The hero is overpowered but overly cautious, Volume 3. I heard the anime for that was quite interesting. High School Prodigies. Finally manga related, alongside with the light novel. No sign of Black Butler. I Cannot Reach You, Volume 2. I'll be getting that from my LCS. If the RPG world had social media, Manga might be worth checking out. Okay, what's that one? Imitate, Great Priest, Interspecies Reviewers, Volume 5, a couple more light novels, Manga on a Gambler, one on Kakaguru Twin, Konosuba, to those who enjoy Konosuba. I've heard the anime of the series is really good, to those who might enjoy it. Love and Heart, Love at 14, Volume 10. I've actually read one of the volumes of that, and I'd like to check out more. I don't care if it's a slice of life. Don't care if it's a slice of life manga, but it's fairly interesting. And also the understory that is also in it too. Miruko-chan, The Miracles of at a General Store. Quite a fair few in the next month. RE0, Starting Life in Another World. Oh my goodness, that would get so annoying. Phantom Tales, War Overlord. No matter how I look at it, it's seriously. My Romantic Youth Comedy, The Royal Tutor, Volume 15. That might be interesting. Sacrificial Princess, more manga, Shibuya Goldfish, Slasher Maidens, Solo Leveling, the actual manga comic, Volume 2. Could be worth picking up. Sword Art Online, to those who enjoy Sword Art Online. More Sword Art Online. Surprise of Haruhi. Suppose a kid from the dungeon boonies moved to a starter town. Strike the Blood, Strawberry Fields again. More Sword Art Online. How far until I reach the end? Okay, not very far. Sword Art Online, Alicization. Teasing Master Takagi-san. I have seen the manga for this series. It looks really interesting, but I've not taken the time at least to pick up volume 1 of it. Terrified Teacher at Ghoul School. That time I got reincarnated as a slime, light novel. Save the World, Toilet Bound Hanako. Humanity has gone Yuri, except for me. White Cat's Revenge, Placid. Witch, the graphic novel. Teach to be Witch. My goodness. Some crazy titles here. Uncle from Another World, Trinity 7, Triage. And we'll finish off with, or actually, we'll finish off with this one, and we'll have to cover July in another time. A Witch's Love at the End of the World, Wizards of Mickey, Volume 3. Disney getting more involved again. Yoshino Zukuro, and the Your Name official visual guide. My goodness, there has been quite a lot covered today on the stream. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and thank you to those who made it to the stream. Even if you did make it and comment in the text, you're all welcome here, and I look forward to catching up with you again. I did put out an invite for Tevye to Smoker the join, but he must have had someone come up. But I also had someone else invited the join too, but he also had someone come up too. But I'm still thankful that at least one of them managed to make it to stream, even if it was just supporting through the text. So thank you all to all who made it. This is the Rainbow Press and Comics Solicitation Station live stream. More will be covered next month, so it might be covered probably maybe the second week of next month, as soon as we find out what's happening with the next lot of DC comics and what they're soliciting. Good stream, buddy. Until next time. Thank you, Ed Brewer, for coming to support the stream. You too, Michael Brent, Dominic Powell, Xavier Smolka, who made it to where is he? Thanks to Xavier, and thanks to anyone else who might check out the stream after the stream. Feedback is appreciated, and who knows, maybe an invitation might go out to you next time, to whoever made it in the stream. But yes, I'll have to check out that Naoki Urasawa monster anime, even if I just check out the first couple of episodes, Dominic. Until then, please don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe if you might be new to the channel, and you enjoy the content. As you can also see, I'm on the slow road to 200 plus subscribers, and I'd like to reach that before the end of the year. Who knows, maybe even 300 subscribers before the end of the year would be a nice goal to reach, but we'll see what happens. Until then, let's keep it colorful. And if you've made it to the end of this stream, have yourself an awesome day.